What's up, everybody? This is Jay again. Just want to give my good morning, good day to you. Hope everybody's having the best day. It's kind of early in most places, but or at least on the West Coast. But anyways, I hope everybody's having the best of days. Today we're gonna go a little different. I'm gonna talk to you about something serious: vaccines. So I don't want to get canceled out of here and have them not post my video. So I'm not gonna say a whole lot, but I'm going to tell you my experience rather than my beliefs, I guess. Well, probably my beliefs too, or my suspicions, whatever you want to call them. Okay, so here's the deal. I've had COVID, just recently getting over it. I am not vaccinated. I live in an RV way up in the mountains. I have my dogs and my wife and uh, my kids that I talk to and even see at all. And so, um, now, my wife is vaccinated because she works up at Safeway and goes into town. My daughter is vaccinated because she got COVID. She also works at Safeway. She got COVID before she was vaccinated and decided that she didn't ever want to have to go through what she went through with it again. And so she decided to take the vaccination. Um, as I said, I'm not vaccinated. I have some personal reasons. I got some mental things going on with our government and whatnot. And uh, so to stop me from being this crazy conspiracy theorist, we'll just say that it's a choice I decided that it will be worse for my mental health than COVID would be for my physical health if I took the vaccination. Um, and now, after having COVID, I still believe that. I'm not vaccinated for my own personal reasons, and mentally, I'm good with it. Don't feel like I'm being forced into anything. You know, I don't understand why the government's pushing it so hard, and then we hear these things about that the U.S. government was part of the possibly a part of funding the whole Wuhan lab thing and yada yada. And it just makes me wonder why. And now all of a sudden, our Joe Biden's making it not only mandatory, but making it, or in certain spots, of course, not for everybody, but making it so it's an us against them thing. Well, look, my wife is vaccinated. She went to work 3.5 months after her second shot, caught COVID from somebody else at her work, and brought it home to me. Okay. Um, what can you say? I mean, literally, it's the vaccination is so new that I just don't trust what I'm putting into my body because I don't understand it at this point, and I don't trust that it's only what they're telling us it is, and all kinds of other crazy things that might go on in my mind. And it doesn't matter if they're crazy. What matters uh, is that I know if I was to take the vaccination, it would have been worse. Now, I did end up in the hospital for a little while, but only to put some fluids. I for a couple hours so I could get some fluids into me. I wasn't able to hold anything down. I had the runs really bad, and so I was just really dehydrated. That was the worst of it for me. Um, the other things was just like having a serious flu. My wife did not get, well, she got like a serious flu, but not quite as sick as me. Um, and she had different symptoms than I did, but the same symptoms also. And so, oh, let me pause. I'm gonna have to go get my dog real quick. One moment. All right, sorry about that. I'm back. And I lost my train of thought a little bit, but I want to get back to the point that I'm trying to make. Okay, that taking this vaccine is a personal choice, just like anything else with our bodies. Um, and no matter my reasons for not taking the vaccine, um, they're still my reasons. Whatever they are, whether you agree with them or not, it doesn't matter. And it's the same for those who take the vaccine. You know, it's not a us against them thing, me against you thing. I'm so tired of our government putting us into positions where we're against each other. Check it out. If the vaccine is so trusted and so safe and so proven to work, why is Joe Biden saying that he needs to protect the vaccinated from the unvaccinated? It shouldn't matter if I have COVID and you are vaccinated. If this vaccine is like they say, then it shouldn't matter if I have it or not. I can't give it to you. Well, the chances are so low that you have a better chance of hitting the lottery than you do of getting COVID if you have been vaccinated, is what they told us to begin with, okay? Now, we know that's not true, okay? Like I said, my vaccinated wife brought it back to me, and I've been playing the lottery for years, and they never won anything on it, so, okay, there's that. But it shouldn't, okay, it shouldn't be an us against anybody thing, or you against, they're battling us against each other for whatever their stupid reasons are, and it's ridiculous, okay? I feel the same way about masks. I feel the same way about their whole race war stupid thing that they got going on, and believe me, I got some things to say about that, which I will in a different video. This one here is just about my opinion on these vaccinations, and why are they pushing so hard for everybody to get them? Why are they pitting us against each other so that there's some kind of, you know, protest against this and protest for this and against the ones that are for? And I mean, come on, how far are we going to go? How far are we going to let them take us on this path that is leading to nothing? We are all Americans, straight up. We don't need to be pitted against each other for anything, you know, for anything at all. Thank you, Elhorn, for the coffee mug, by the way. The best quality. I'm in, you know, they didn't ask me to do this, but I got 2 of them from Elhorn. This is my coffee mug, and then I got another ceremonial horn that I just love. The quality of them are awesome. Anyway, so yeah, okay, so if you are vaccinated, you're supposed to be protected from us who are unvaccinated automatically. So what should it matter, okay? But apparently they don't trust the vaccine the way they want us to trust it. Otherwise, there wouldn't be all these other worries, because literally, and you know, here's another thing. They keep going on about, well, it's been mandatory in our schools for years for the kids to be vaccinated. And let me tell you, yes, absolutely it has. But by the time I went to school, and I'm 48 years old, by the time I was put into school back in 78, it was already mandatory for me to get all these vaccinations in order for me to go into school. However, these vaccinations, my mom had to get the same vaccinations, and here she was 20-something years later, and 23 years later, and okay, you know, she had gone through her vaccination, so it was a tried and seen thing there that I trusted it because my mother trusted it. My grandma had polio, which meant I don't even know how polio spreads or anything, but my grandma, before she died, had polio. She walked with sticks her whole life until she was put in a wheelchair. But my mom didn't end up with it because of the vaccine. And so they trusted that vaccine specifically along with the other ones because they had worked for that generation going on with, okay. But this is a brand new thing here. And they're pushing it so hard that my mind can't help but wonder why. And I won't get into any of my reasons like that right now. That's a whole nother video and everything else if we ever decide to. But why should it matter specifically if you take it or I don't take it? What difference does that make? If you are at risk and you want to take the vaccination to help yourself, then by all means, there's, you know, if you turn into a zombie in a while, you know, that's okay. You know, that's a personal choice still, right? Same with wearing a mask. Look, I'm not vaccinated, so I'm polite and I wear a mask just to be safe, to protect myself, to make other people feel mentally comfortable or not comfortable or what, you know. I don't know how they feel. I know I wear a mask. Just look at, I'll do another video on my mask, but I wear a mask because I wanted to my whole life. I think it's cool. It makes me feel like an outlaw. And yeah, 48 years old and completely legal in my life for the, you know, finally. I can wear a mask anywhere I want to. I think it's great. I make a statement with my mask. I got all kinds of different masks. I just think it's a cool thing. And so I take advantage of it, and I wear my mask. And, you know, plain and simple. And look, I don't know if I can get COVID again. That shit did suck. I was sick as hell. It just did not affect my breathing, and so I was lucky in that sense, I guess. And plus, I keep myself really healthy. I'm disabled because I got a broken back here, but I keep myself. I'm just a healthy person, and I am constantly have my THC and CBD oils. Well, not oils, actually infusions in my coffee creamer, and that helps a lot for pain. And I don't take a bunch of pills. I just think overall I'm healthy, and that helps a lot too. You know, so I was lucky in that sense. Is my point. Um, Look at the bottom line here. I know I feel like I'm scatterbrained on this, but all my videos are going to be scatterbrained because that's me. And I'm not going to script anything. I know I've been wanting to do this video for a while, but there's so many things I didn't want to forget to talk about. And there's that, you know, I like practiced it over in my head. And finally, I just figured, screw it. I'm just going to get on here and talk because that's what my followers like, I think, anyways. So, yeah. So, okay. So that's my outtake on the vaccine. The whole Joe Biden in his comments about having to protect one from the other, and he's run out of patience and whatever else. Well, look, I'm not a Joe Biden supporter. And so I'm going to keep, for this video, my political opinion completely to myself as far as that goes. But I don't understand why the government in general is trying to push this so hard. And like I said earlier, with the rumors about the finances and Dr. Fauci and everybody else being involved. And Dr. Fauci, I just want to do the opposite of what he says, it seems like, because he always changes to the opposite a little bit later on, 3 months, 6 months, whatever down the road, to whatever his convenience is. So, you know, remember he told us we shouldn't wear masks because they needed them for the healthcare people. Well, I figure I'll save my vaccine for the healthcare people too. I don't need that. And that way there's no issues there, you know. But yeah, okay, so yeah, political will go. Well, that's hope for another video if we decide to do it. For right now, I'm gonna end this. It's getting kind of long, and I don't want it to be too much more than this, I guess. But I do want to say, look it, I love you guys. I love America. I'm tired of seeing them make us fight in-house with each other. This is just getting to be so damn ridiculous that I can't handle it anymore. This is why I'm going to start making these videos, because we need to come together. It doesn't matter your fucking race, your religion. Look it, I don't like a lot of different things, okay? Religion is another video that we can talk about later on. I'm a heathen, and so I've got a lot to say about what I believe. But we need to understand that we are Americans. And yeah, you can color skin and whatever the fuck you want to say. And yeah, America wasn't built on the best of principles for sure, okay? But it ain't back then anymore. And Americans now, today, yeah, you got a few that are bad apples. But overall, we're not. Overall, we got so much damn love for each other that it's ridiculous for us to let the government and any of these movements, anybody... What are you barking at? Huh? You just getting all crazy over there? That was Thor. I got all 5 of the dogs here. I got Thor, I got Luna, I got Taylor, I got Hella, and I've got Freya. Here, let me give you guys a quick look. Because I'm hanging up now, I'm saying goodbye. I'm letting you guys know there's 4 of them and one's outside. Giving you guys just a quick last minute. Let's stay together. Remember who we are. Remember, we are all Americans, and that even though there's some bad assholes around here, we've overall have gotten American love for each other. That's the bottom line. And for those who don't, well, you know, again, that's their personal choice for them to feel any kind of way. And so, us letting it bother us to some kind of way, some kind of thing is just too much now. And so, as always, stay safe, stay sane, stay happy, stay healthy.